What's up, Alabama Music Scene TV? I'm Seth Hagan, and this is your Sports Check. Let's get to it. So, if you had to guess, whose name have you been hearing an awful lot this summer? Johnny Manziel. And A-Rod. I guess that's just the natural reaction nowadays. But back to someone who hasn't totally ruined their future. The reigning Heisman winner can't seem to dodge any kind of drama or controversy that comes his way. Hey Johnny, just pretend they're linebackers. In just a short time, the guy's already compiled quite an impressive resume of off-the-field incidents. And his latest mishap appears to top them all. But just for kicks, let's relive some of his old highlights. Alright! Started from the bottom, now we're here. Before the world knew Manziel, he was just a normal heir to an oil fortune, fighting and using fake IDs. Becoming Texas A&M's starting quarterback didn't change much, and Johnny continued to live his life like a lot of college students do. I don't recall Thelma looking like that, though. Nothing could stop the newly nicknamed Johnny Football, and he rode the momentum and an incredible season to the Heisman Trophy. And nothing would ever be the same. Following the season, Johnny didn't waste much time appearing at pro basketball, baseball games, TV shows, and even finding time to party in Mexico. Don't worry, he took a brief siesta for some spring football. Now back to the party. The summer came and Mr. Football continued full speed ahead, making even more appearances and taking beach trips with fellow SEC QB, A.J. McCarron. Sure is hard walking in those shoes, but a little something happens when you think you can do no wrong. You do wrong! Less than a month ago, Johnny and his new pal AJ headed to Louisiana for the Manning Passing Academy. And that went great! For about 12 hours. The two quarterbacks decided to give Bourbon Street a try on Friday after the first day of camp. Not your best decision there, champ. Thing is, AJ, already a seasoned partier with 3 years of experience, was able to get to morning meetings on time, while Johnny apparently didn't even make it back to the room that night. Nice! Due to his absence and dehydration, the Mannings and Johnny decided he would leave to clear his head. Hey! It was mutual! However, all these misadventures were secretly preparing him for his final challenge. The NCAA. Let me just preface this by saying that, if he's guilty, Johnny might just be the biggest idiot to grace the field since Ryan Leaf. Like I said, Manziel comes from oil money, so his Mercedes-Benz, trips to Vegas, and courtside seats shouldn't come as a surprise. But in light of all that money, him allegedly taking almost 5 figures for his autograph should. Come on, Johnny! What, you need some new rims for your Benz? Oh. Now, I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent, but charging what is pretty much chump change to his dad for his Johnny Hancock doesn't make any sense. Especially when you consider the money he's due to make next year as a rookie in the NFL. But let's be honest, that hasn't really stopped anyone before. So, if the accusations are false, nothing changes and Johnny resumes his quest to be the first repeat Heisman. And if they're true, then he's greedy, reckless, a douchebag, and most importantly, no longer a student at Texas A&M. That's a scenario where no one wins. Well, except for the teams on the Aggie schedule. And that's your Sports Check for this week. I'll catch you guys next time, but until then, be sure to catch me on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Back to you, George.